Are trad wives the wave of the future? Grab your stick. Oh, there it is. Grab your drink. Let's get into this thing right now. What up? What up? What up? It's your boy JB coming right back at you, man. And y'all know what it is. It's the Smoke Something, Drink Something podcast. I'm the real cigar Jeff, man. Y'all know the routine. All my information is below, man. Make sure you follow us on the socials. Get the merch, support the channel. Y'all know how it is, man. We gonna jump right into this thing. Our trad wives, the wave of the future. But before I jump into any of this, man, y'all know I got to introduce y'all again to my resident relationship expert. Let her tell y'all who she is and what she's sipping on tonight.
Thanks, JB, for having me back. We just keep touching on these topics.
Y'all can sense the excitement.
And tonight I'm just sipping on some Baileys. Tonight I ain't doing nothing special.
Okay.
Since we doing a traditional topic, I said let me go with a traditional drink.
Y'all can see how excited. Y'all can see how excited she is. Y'all can see how excited she is. See, that's the
even though it's a Grey Goose kind of night. It's a Grey Goose kind of night.
It's a goose kind of night.
We
see,
yeah, man.
That's the whole point. Y'all see, this right. Y'all say family first. You better look at what happened. Look at what happened when you say family first. Now you still doing the podcast with your family
every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday. Yeah, y'all know y'all get out of the comment section. Let me know if I deserve it. Let me see if Rhonda deserves a vacation. The Rhonda needs some off weeks.
You know I'm in my breaking period. You know I'm in my time off period.
Yeah, Rhonda get the crazy schedule. I don't know where my sister worked, but appreciate you being on, man. Look,
yeah, thanks for having
y'all
me.
know
Thanks for
finishing up my last Buffalo Trace cigar. The thing been rocking with me the last few weeks. Y'all see right here. Because we do the traditional type, like I said, I had to bring back my bourbon. And y'all see what I got tonight. I got that Elijah Craig. I got that Elijah Craig new bottle. Y'all can see behind me, back there. Had to get me a new bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Had to get me a new bottle for this, man. But we got to jump right into this thing, right? Appreciate you being on.
Mm-hmm.
When we got the topic in the background from me about trad wives, what's the first thing that came to your head?
Well, since I can't be cursing within the first few minutes, right, and this is not the 50s or the 60s or whatever, but no, I want to just add a little caveat. Like you said, was it the wave of the future? I'm saying, or is it the demise of the woman as we know it?
Yes,
being a trad wife.
She said that off camera before we hit record, y'all. So I want to keep it real.
He want to add. So I got to get it in there. But no, when I was just like, man, is this still a thing? Like in the age and day that we're in, is this still a thing? But evidently it is. So that's what I thought. Like, is this still a thing? Like, really? But okay.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Just no room. I didn't see no room for growth, expansion, or anything like that as it pertains to what the article described that you shared with me.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And guys, I shared an article with Rhonda. Like I had to, because Rhonda don't take too kindly to these type of throwback type topics. So I had to share an article with her. I'm trying to cut down. I'm trying to cut down on the profanity.
We ain't going back.
We ain't trying to get demonetized. We ain't trying to get demonetized. I ain't trying to get suspended. Somehow because I got to share with Rhonda so she don't lose it.
Oh, ain't gonna lose it.
But I'll be honest with you, Rhonda. I appreciate your perspective there. The reason, if y'all listened to the podcast last week, this trad wives thing is taking off. If y'all go back through some of the long form content we did a while back, we did a Passport Bro, podcast, and the moment I saw this, and this thing is sneaking up left and right about trad wives, okay. And I'm gonna take a different perspective. I'm gonna take a different perspective than Rhonda on this, because when I saw it, I said a lot of women are independent. A lot of women are doing their thing. A lot of women are establishing themselves. But then there's some women who are saying, you know what? I'm gonna stick to the traditional way of. I'm gonna stick to the traditional way of doing things. I guess does that mean anything to say
That's
that?
my energy coming. That's my stones coming
Well,
through the phone. They come
calm
across.
down over there, man. Calm down over there. But that's what I took from it. But I said, okay, let's have a discussion on this trad wife. And y'all got to understand now, this is for entertainment purposes only.
It better be.
We having a discussion because people are choosing this for a relationship solution.
Mm.
Is that fair to say it like that, Ron? A
I don't
relationship
even know if
solution?
it's fair to even say trad wife. But okay,
Trad
for this
wife.
podcast, I'll say
For this
yes.
podcast, for the sake of this podcast, we got to do it. So for everybody, let me share this article. Okay, let me share this. I'm going to Wikipedia. Rhonda, can you see this?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. Just so everybody who doesn't know who understands what we're talking about tonight, trad is short for traditional wife. A trad wife, when you get Wikipedia, is a woman who believes in and practices traditional gender role in marriages. Some may choose to take a homemaking role within their marriages, and others leave their careers to focus on meeting the family needs in the home. According to Google Trends, okay, guys, online searches of this term trad wife began to rise in popularity around mid 2018 and reach high levels during early 2020s. The
Mm-hmm.
traditional housewife aesthetic has since spread through the internet in part through social media, featuring women extolling the virtues behaving as the ideal woman. Ronnie,
Man,
what's
listen, I'm trying my best over here, man. That's all I'm trying my doggone best.
Ronnie, give people your unfiltered
No, man,
thoughts.
because we got to be filtered.
No, 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 no. You can give unfiltered thoughts now. You can pass the time
No, because
limit.
this
Go
some
ahead.
bull. This some bull. This some bull.
Ronnie says bill, guys. Ronnie says bill. But look at
Look,
what this thing said.
because what do we normally do? What do we normally do as America? We'll throw Jesus on something and act like this is biblical or whatever, and it's like this
Where's
is
some Jesus
bull
shit, boy?
because it's
Where's some
coming.
Jesus
I
shit?
know it's coming. It's taking you right down to
We
slaughter.
we mentioned Jesus shit.
It's coming.
Like, we,
How
I
long he
really
been
about to
coming? How
realize.
long he been coming?
Round. This is the this is
And ain't even
Wikipedia now.
Drake yet. Ain't he took a sip of
We,
my Bailey's yet? I probably don't need to.
hey guys, for all my Spotify people, this is on Wikipedia now. What Wikipedia
That's your
said.
first mistake.
The, the traditional housewife aesthetic has since spread throughout the internet in part through social media
Mm-hmm.
featuring women
Mm-hmm.
extolling the virtues of behaving as what? The ideal woman. Rhonda, say what you want to say now. Say what you want to say. Wikipedia has defined this as the ideal woman.
And anybody could go put anything on Wikipedia.
Agree. You can put anything on Wikipedia.
Yes.
I'm just telling
I
you
should go up
what
there
they
and
say.
delete that and say
But you gotta pay some money to
BS.
delete it, right?
Oh well,
You gotta pay some
Well, I guess I
money.
won't be doing it because it ain't that serious. If you want to be a trad wife, you deserve whatever happens to you.
I want y'all to see it now. That's the trendy wife aesthetic. The subculture is based on advocating for traditional values, and in particular, a traditional view of wives as mothers and homemakers. Trad wives are diverse demographically and may have a variety of cultural inspirations. Influences of trad can range from 1950s era American culture, Christian religious values, there you go, Rhonda, conservative politics, choice feminism, and neo-paganism. The aesthetic tends to be soft, gauzy, and other feminine. One key aspect of appearing to be a trad wise is reclaiming, or at least appearing to reclaim, some leisure time as women, and especially mothers who earn an income often have a double burden. Ron, look, let me tell you this. Y'all see this whole part? You got women who out there doing their thing. Y'all working, y'all getting promoted, y'all working at the highest level, but you still gotta come home and be the mother. Notice that they say wives. Right? So it said lose your time as women and especially mothers. Right, you see that ad over here on the side?
All I see is a woman in a refrigerator. Hold on, let me scoot up.
So it says a frigid refrigerator advertisement for the Ladies Home Journal represents the lifestyle idealized by many trad wives.
Man, let me get
It's
rid of
just a
my
full.
Frigidaire. Let me get another brand.
You should be having a Whirlpool or a Kimball anyway. You
Listen,
know you got that. You know
Frigidaire came with the house. It's just what it is.
Rhonda about to steal her refrigerator.
Yes,
Rhonda about to steal her
for
refrigerator.
real. I just got to buy some filter for it now. Like maybe I should. Maybe I should get a new
Yeah,
refrigerator.
so
A little new manufacturer.
we're gonna try to practices, guys. Key to trad wife identity is being a stay-at-home wife or stay-at-home mother, and the various activities involved in managing the household, such as cooking, cleaning, managing laundry, and tending to the vegetables. Additionally, special attention is paid to the importance of raising children. A report in American Magazine, a Catholic publication, has also reported that some Catholic trad wives have adopted the practice of wearing veils at Mass, a practice embraced by some Catholic women as a means of reverence
Mm.
and empowerment. Now, basically, what that means, guys, is all the wives back in the day in church had to wear that because everybody knew you were covered by a man. So, one suggested reason for the criticism of trad wives is that they are reviled for appearing to truly live out an idealized home life in practice when most social media users only achieve the superficial appearance through a decision to wear a retro dress or buy a trendy kitchen item. Jumping that round. I know you got something to say about that.
Man, look, I'm over here. That's why some women. That's why some women who are working mothers can feel inadequate because of this stuff right here. Because
Mm-hmm.
because of all of this. This is unnecessary. Um, it's unnecessary because again, it is just a facade. Again, the 1950s or 60s or whatever, you didn't have all the trappings of the world today. But I also know with every filter that we could have on Snapchat or any other platforms, it's like, okay, yeah, let me make this my background. Um, and so people think I'm doing what I'm doing. I just don't care for this subject. That's all it is. I don't care for it, and it's like, but do what you want to do as a female, if that's what you want to do. But I hope you end up broke, busted, and disgusted.
Now, guys, look, this, and we can get into that. I'm glad Rhonda said that, right? Because, hold on, let me go back up.
All for sure.
Now, look, guys, but what is every other relationship?
All for sure.
Okay? All right, for sure,
But at
right?
least I'm working. It got me a bank account.
Finances. Someone who identifies trad wives prefer a division of labor wherein the husband manages family finances more broadly while they focus on managing food and household consumables. A high profile example of this is Canadian Cynthia Lowen, a former Miss Earth Canada who abandoned plans to pursue a medical degree in order to become a full time housewife. She stated that she finds fulfillment from the arrangement of her husband as the breadwinner and in charge of the home, and that she is more happy as a result. However, many of the trad wife internet celebrities earn income outside the home, in addition to running their influencer businesses on social media. For example, Hannah Neiman runs a food related business with her husband, and Nash Smith is a professional mom. See, now let me tell you, that's why I'm having a conversation.
Yeah.
Because I realized a lot of people didn't have all the information they needed. And that's why I came to Wikipedia first before we go to the article that I sent you.
Hmm.
And now let's get into the racial balance, guys. It tells me because commentators have noted that there's more class than racial diversity in trade wifery. Trade wifery. Though the content is not as white as one might assume. Now, let me try to see this. Among men seeking traditional wives, East Asian and Southeast Asian women are considered ideal. There is a shared cultural notion among some white women, some white American men, that Asian women make better wives because they are perceived as being more feminine, submissive,
Hmm.
and exotic looking. Rhonda, now you see why I'm reading this.
Well, because some raggedy man who with low self esteem get a woman that want to be submissive of a different culture. Man,
Guys,
get
look,
out of here.
Rhonda going on for
Let
me
me
right
sit
now.
because this is
But
more
when
familiar.
this,
This is more comforting.
why am I telling you this? And guys, I'm going to link the Passport Bros article to this. I'm going to link the Passport Bros article to this, Rhonda.
Mm.
And hear me out on this because
Hmm.
the reason why I'm doing this is we like to provide balance on the Smoke Something, Drink Something podcast. When we did Passport Bros is more of an African American man situation where they go overseas. Look at what this just said. This is a shared cultural notion among white American men.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is why we talk both sides. And then y'all kind of decide. We do this for entertainment purposes only and that kind of thing. White American men think that Asian women make better wives. More feminine, more submissive, more exotic looking. Now go to this next paragraph. While most trade wives are white, a growing number of black women are embracing the concept of traditional. Now, not right on this podcast. They put that in Wikipedia. I don't know if y'all can see that. Girl,
Look,
a girl, a
talk
girl,
about me. I don't care.
a growing
Listen,
number of black women are embracing the concept of traditional marriage, not explicitly using
all too
trad
well.
wife,
Mm-hmm.
not explicitly using the trad wife neologism,
Mm-hmm.
but instead framing their identity with a submissive or biblical marriage. These black women claim that traditional marriage is the key to liberation from being overworked, economic insecurity, and the stress of trying to survive in a world hostile to survival and existence. The perspective has been criticized as lacking awareness of a broader structural and social issues in American style capitalism. What do you think about that, Ron?
Again, man, look, everybody has the right to their lifestyle and how they want to live it. I mean, it's just if you want to be taken care of, then just say that. Tell your spouse like I don't want to work somewhere outside of the home. Just say that. Just
And guys,
just say
look,
that, and then say yes, I love Jesus or whatever else you got to add in that to make it spiritual or religious or whatever.
well, and I think it's interesting, guys, because we live in a social media world, right? We live in a
I
social media
know.
world. The trend is, okay, the trend is uh uh trad wife, and that's what people can post on social media. Now, what I want to do, I thought I had it. Hold on, let me do this real fast, guys. I apologize. Hold on. I gotta pull this up right so I can.
Oh, okay.
I didn't.
But no, but yeah, but you can't tell me that you're an influencer and you're a trad wife. That to me, that don't mesh because you're still working. Yes, you're probably working inside of your home or at the Starbucks like you be doing or whatever. It's it's
Think of what you be doing, bruh. This is sad. Now I want to go there, Rhonda. Hold
yeah.
on now. I want to
Okay,
go
I
there.
was just
I
filling
want to
some
go there.
space while you were looking for this
Rhonda,
stuff.
Rhonda, Rhonda's over here. Rhonda's over here
Hmm.
attacking me, fellas. Yeah, I'm getting attacked. I'm getting attacked. Now y'all know I gotta do it now. Y'all know
Oh
I gotta
Lord,
do it.
what you about to do?
Urban Dictionary. I want y'all to see what trad wife is.
He said,
Short for traditional white. Traditional
you said
wife.
it right.
Short for traditional wife. Sorry, guys. It's been a long day. Used in alt-right circles to refer to women that embody traditionally feminine and wifely
And
qualities,
that's where you lost.
submissiveness, chastity, willingness to do household chores, etc. She wants children and is fine with me working, so she doesn't have to. So it's possible she could make a good trad wife. Rhonda, what do you think about the Urban Dictionary
Man, it
version?
just turned my stomach. That's all. Because all the adjectives they listed, you got to say the opposite.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they are.
Mm-hmm.
I don't look. I get it. Like, I mean, at least you're coming from a more reputable source,
Yeah. Oh,
like
Urban
a step.
Dictionary is more reputable.
Yes, yes. It's gonna keep it real.
Nobody tell me
Cause
Urban Dictionary
it's gonna keep it
is,
real.
oh my God.
It's gonna break it down. What
Yeah. No,
we
but
can understand.
I wanted you to see this one now.
Hmm.
Short for trad wife, that is to say a female homemaker. The word has nothing to do with Nazism,
Nazism. Hmm.
as some definitions have suggested. It just stands for traditional wife. Some women choose to do that, and some women don't. Each person has a right to pursue happiness as they see fit, right?
Absolutely.
Woman on Twitter, I'm thinking about quitting my job and doing the trad wife thing. Woman
Then
on
he gonna
Twitter,
leave you. Hmm.
how effing dare you, the civil rights activists who fought to give you your rights, they must be spinning their graves right now. Woman C on Twitter, actually, those activists fought for her being able to choose, in our caps, whatever job she wants. So if she wants to be a full-time homemaker job, then what GB business is that yours, you anti-freedom authoritarian a-hole?
Well, hey, don't
Hey,
come at me
Rhonda,
like
look.
that.
What? Rhonda said they ain't talking to me. They ain't talking to me.
Look, again, of course people could choose what they want to do. I just think it's not all that it's cracked up to be. Just like most
Well,
relationships, it's not all that it's cracked up to be.
let me say this though, Rhonda. Let me jump in here and say this before we get to the article I sent you. Sorry, guys, my cigar don't want to stay lit up. Y'all better make sure that it's the right man and the right woman doing this. What do I mean by that? He got to want it and she got to ask for it.
Well, therein lies the
Well,
problem because that doesn't happen in relationships.
if you gonna go this route, you
Yeah, that
got to
ain't gonna
want it
happen.
and she got to ask for it. So let me tell you this, guys. Church attendance is dwindling. Marriage is dropping. The divorce rate is higher than it's ever been. This is the reason. The same reason we talk about passport bros is the same reason I'm talking about trad wives. Because a lot of things trend on social media, and people don't want to understand, Rhonda, that you better make sure that's for you before you jump out and do this. But I'm gonna tell you this, Rhonda. I think a lot of relationships are suffering because men actually expect this when they hear marriage. They
Of
don't
course they
expect it when
do.
they date them.
Of
What
course,
you think about that
I
though?
look. Well, that's the thing. Me- Men or males can be so
Uh-uh.
interesting sometimes. They can
Oh,
be
that's it. I wasn't expecting that.
they could be so interesting sometimes because yes, of course they think their wives should take care of the house when they get home after working a long day. Dealing with other people, right? Like then they got to come home, cook, clean, make sure everything is in order, blah 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 blah. And then if they dare ask for help, or you let the man, let's just say by chance he cooked dinner, then he gonna hold on to that mess for the next 6 months. Well, I cooked dinner one time, and boy, get your.
I'm trying to see the problem.
I bet you don't see no problem. But I'm like, this is not what this world is now. Again, opportunities are different. But yes, anybody could choose to do that, to be a trad wife. It's just that I just don't think there's women strong enough out here to be asking up front with this man that they trying to capture for the rest of his life. That.
Okay, now Rhonda brings up a good point, guys. Rhonda brings up a good point. Are you looking for a relationship for the rest of your life? Because now we understand marriage ain't till death do us part no more, right?
Yeah, it's
All right.
until the next person that come and catch my attention.
Until the next person who give you a
Somebody
better
that get in
option,
my
right?
DM. Somebody that's giving, yeah, yeah.
Y'all stay out of these DMs, fellas. Stay out of these DMs, man. Ain't nothing, don't nothing go down good in the DM.
For some people, it do.
Now, guys, I'm not. Look, I was gonna pull up trad wives hashtag trad wives on Instagram.
Mm.
That's what I was gonna do, but I ain't gonna do that, right? You can do that on your own. But what I'm trying to tell y'all is this: remember what I said at the beginning when it came to Wikipedia? I said that, or Wikipedia said it started getting to
You
its
said
height
it
in
right.
2020. Yeah, I ain't got no horse in the race on this one. I ain't got no horse in the race on this one.
Oh goodness.
I ain't got no horse in the race on this one. I will say this:
Mm-hmm.
my grandmother who took care of me clearly was a trad wife. Now we didn't know what a trad wife was back then, but she did it,
She
right?
did.
And
She did some light duty work. She did some light duty stuff.
at the direction of her husband.
Go ahead, cause granddaddy won't like that.
Yeah,
Talk about my granddad.
yeah, we got some family therapy issues going on right now.
Always.
Always. I know what I saw. I guess Rhonda knows she's something too. But
Plus, I'm older. I'm older.
the
But
reason
she
why I'm telling
was. I
you
get what
this,
you're saying. She was in every
the,
sense of the word. She was.
one of the
Or
things.
yeah.
Let me tell you this. The saddest part about this situation is there's a difference in having a wife that doesn't work and a wife that's a trad wife. And I guess rather we need to put that out there
It is a
because
difference. That's a good point.
some guys got to understand the wife not working is not the same as a trad wife. Okay, when you do this, you are telling her the domestic duties are her responsibility for no formal pay. For no formal pay. There's a
Hmm.
lot of people who don't work that they have a
And he's
chef.
gonna take care of the bills.
He's gonna take care of everything. He's gonna
Yes.
take care of everything, guys. And so That's one of the things I wanted y'all to see. Like a wife that doesn't work versus a trad wife is something completely different. And just because you have a wife that doesn't work does not mean she fits the mold of a trad wife. And I think it's important that we say that in this so that some of y'all getting it wrong. If she doesn't work, that doesn't mean she's doing trad wife stuff. Okay?
Right.
And what you got to understand, if she's a trad wife, you can't expect her to do what the Real Housewives of New Jersey does. Because she's going to be tired. Right? If you got a house and she managing, cooking, cleaning. See, one of the things y'all don't understand, most of y'all ain't never hired a cleaning lady. You know what a cleaning lady does when she finished cleaning your house at the end of the day?
What you about to
She go
say?
ahead and rest.
Oh, I ain't know what
She
you
go
about
ahead
to
and
say.
rest.
My mind in the
No?
gutter.
Okay. Like, no. When a chef
After that
cooks you
video, after
food,
that reel you sent me the other day, I had to ask.
yeah, stop. Stop. I ain't selling nothing. All my items out there, I don't know what she's talking about. God, no, she don't want to like.
I thought it was part of the podcast. It was an example.
So what I want y'all to understand is there's a difference in having a wife that doesn't work and a trad wife. If you try to turn this woman into a domesticated traditional wife, you have to take on all the responsibilities outside of the house. And God, this is where most men are missing it, right? This is where most men are missing it. Because this doesn't affect me like Passport Bros affects me. Because I think there's so few women. There's women who gonna say they want to be a trad wife because it sounds good on TikTok right now, sound good on Instagram right now. But the Passport Bros movement is way bigger than trad wives gonna ever be. Because I just don't see a whole lot of women saying, okay, I came to my senses. This is what I'm gonna do. What do you think, Ron?
What you mean I came to my senses? This is what I'm gonna do. What? What?
What?
Listen.
But it's I ain't saying it like that. Like,
What
I'm
you
saying
saying? How
some
you say it? How you saying it
when
is?
people make a decision, they say I came to my senses.
No, that ain't what you would know.
But I don't want y'all to think I don't want a trad wife, man. Look, I don't want a trad wife. I know how to cook myself. I know how to clean for myself. I know how to do all. We were raised to do all this stuff ourselves. So I'm looking for a trad wife as much
Without
as it means something to this podcast.
tell me something different then, because what
I'm
I'm
not,
hearing.
I'm not for a trad wife. I don't ask my wife to cook or clean. I don't ask my wife to cook or clean and do any of
They
the
tell you she
domestic.
ain't got that ring. Is that what Cardi say?
Stop, nasty. Cardi B is clearly. Hey, look, you why you saying Cardi B? Why is
She
Cardi
tried to
B
be.
going
She
to be?
tried to be. But she
She
tried to
tried
be
to
a
be
try.
one
She tried to be one. Yeah.
and couldn't do it. You can't
No,
do it.
he wasn't ready.
Uh-uh, uh-uh.
Yes,
Let me
he
tell you
wasn't
something. Now,
ready.
me and you gonna disagree on this one. Me and you gonna disagree on this one. A woman who's experienced the freedom in business at a high level
Oh,
can
she
do
can't
it.
be a trad one.
Can do a trad wife
Well, I like
because
having my own money.
a trad wife can't a trad wife once they you can't make them a trad wife once they done tasted freedom like that.
But
Now,
they
you
both
could
on
have
they
did it.
both on a similar level with having
Yeah.
being in the spotlight.
But the number one thing is y'all
I
gotta
think she would have
understand.
been ready to settle down and just been like, "Hey, I'm good. You got this. Then let me be a mom and a wife."
What brought y'all together was both of y'all superstars.
Of
I'm
course.
saying Cardi B wasn't getting together and making for nothing. So you
But they
can't
ain't
ask
know
her to
each
be a
other.
trad wife.
But they didn't know
But
each other.
you can't ask her to be a trad wife now. I can't
I'm
ruin my
just saying she would
relationship.
have been okay with it because I think she
No,
really was
Rhonda,
trying to.
Rhonda. No, because nobody ever taught her to be one. Right? What I'm trying to say to y'all right now is if your wife is dominating in her profession, you cannot ask her to be a trad wife. You cannot ask. She is not. She
Well,
has
there's some
tasted.
guys out here that are still ask their wives to be trad
Yeah,
wives.
you go ask it, but she'd be crazy to do it because you're not ready for her. Offset got to realize Cardi B needs to be out making her money, being on stage. She's a hell of a performer, hell of a rapper. Everybody loved her mentality. Everybody loved her style. Offset was crazy for trying to make her into that. And you can't make her into that, then step out and go to somebody else. That's a different look. That's why you can't ask Cardi B to be a trad wife. A trad wife is
I just
somebody.
know she was ready to be like, hey,
We'll settle down. But settling down is different than being a trad wife. A trad wife is saying, I'm going to take on these domestic duties,
now I saw the
right?
definition on both sides.
Rhonda hating tonight, guys. Rhonda hating. I don't think I'm gonna convince her. I don't think I'm gonna convince her now. I gotta get into this article, guys,
Yes,
that I
Lord.
sent Rhonda. I gotta go into this article. Let me see if I can find it right. I'm hoping this is the right one. I can't. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's see if this is the right one. Is this the one you got, Rhonda, that I sent you?
Scroll down a little more.
What is a trad wife and why this lifestyle is financially dangerous?
I think that was the one that you sent me.
Okay. If you're not familiar with trad wife is a nickname for saying traditional wife, and it refers to a subsection of wives and husbands who live their lives according to a very specific set of rules. What I'm trying to tell you is you got to come into this. Don't ask somebody who is not a trad wife to become one. Now, y'all, I know you always ask what's my takeaway at the end, but I'm giving y'all my takeaway early. Right? This is something that needs to be upfront. If the person is not raised to be a trad wife, don't ask her to give up what she's doing to become your trad wife.
Mm-hmm.
Each couple seems to amend the rules for themselves according to what they specifically want from their partnership. But general rules for a trad wife seem to be, here we go, guys, married in a straight relationship. The man works, the wife does not. The man is the head of the household. Here we go, fellas. And the final word on all things financial, lifestyle, and professional for the family. Kids are part of the plan, if not already in the family. So you can't say you're going to be a trad wife and not want kids and not want to hand over everything to this man.
So be ready to get
Okay?
assaulted. Mm-hmm.
I ain't going to watch that video, guys. This is for my Spotify people. Let me just get to this. As a money nerd, I want to dive into the trad wife movement, but not from a social perspective. I'm not here to tell you to be or not to be a trad wife. I want to explore this from a financial perspective because this kind of an arrangement can be very dangerous and leave you very vulnerable. And it's something that I think people are not talking enough about. Now, I'm going to tell you this, Ron. I'm going to tell you this. And you tell me what you're thinking, guys. I apologize. We're going to break this thing up. One of the things y'all got to understand is marriage, if you don't realize marriage is a business, okay? I don't care if she's trying to be a trad wife or not. Look at what this man said. I ain't here to talk about the social. I'm going to explore the financial perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Each one of y'all, whether y'all want to be in a relationship with a trad wife or a different type of woman, y'all better have a financial discussion regardless. Okay? You agree with that or disagree?
Yeah, absolutely. Like finances should be a topic for anybody's
Yes.
relationship.
So here we go, guys. What is a trad wife? Trad wife meaning a core part of the trad wife lifestyle is that the man works outside the home and the wife works exclusively inside the home. This is the most important value to the whole dynamic. And remember, guys, this person is working inside the home. There's a difference that has a wife that does work and a trad wife. We got to make sure we say this. Trad wives and their husbands often say that this is a return to more traditional values, particularly in the 1950s in the United States. During this time, they say women were predominantly homemakers, and mothers and men worked out and men worked outside the home and were the financial power in the household. Now, why am I telling you guys this? And Ron, I didn't say this in the beginning, but I wanted to say this. One of the things y'all gonna see is a lot of this is happening because people who have kids, daycare is getting so expensive that women are being forced to be trad wives, not voluntarily becoming trad wives. Make sense, Ron?
Yeah, it does. I have friends whose kids just started going to regular school, like going to pre-K or kindergarten, and they are
look,
talking about how their pockets just got a little fatter, a whole lot fatter.
Let me tell you something. An infant going to daycare, it's better for one of the parents to quit their job. And if you got people back to back, y'all got to understand, man. What in our family, what was it, around 72, 74, 76, or 77? Right?
Why you couldn't have business out?
People think you young, you still got it.
Listen,
you still got it. You still got it.
That's you, dog, as you say. That's you.
I look American.
That's you, dog.
I look like a girl everywhere.
Me too.
This is wrong. This is an incredibly white view of the 1950s. Women of color have always worked outside.
Absolutely.
This is an incredibly white view of the 1950s. Women of color have always worked outside of their homes. often in the homes of white women,
Mm-hmm.
as cooks, maids, and as caretakers for the children. This is what was interesting about this article, guys. He said the trad wife is historically inaccurate. He said, in fact, in 1918, Greenville, South Carolina passed a law that forced black women to be employed outside the home
Mm-hmm.
and to carry a labor identification card that stated where they work that must be produced on demand.
Mm-hmm.
The idea that back in the day, ladies were just living their best lives inside the home and never looked outside of it, the idea that only men have jobs is wrong is historically inaccurate. Frankly, it is really demeaning to who? Women of color.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I'm giving you the spotlight as a woman of color. What do you think when you hear that?
No, I think what I remember this from was The Help. It was
Mm-hmm.
something similar to that in the movie The Help, which was based on a true story. And so it's like, no, that's what it was. So that's why this idea of that, like, I get how fortunate our grandmother was, like, to have the type of husband that she did have. Our
Mm-hmm.
grandmother didn't seem abused or neglected or like she didn't, from what we could tell, like,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
and where she didn't, and I think she did do like little cleaning jobs and stuff. Like I think she did. I remember our mom talking about it one time, but it's like there's always a different standard. But this is America. There is a different standard. And I'm gonna just say black women. I know we got to throw in the women of color, okay, but it was a different standard. It is a different standard. And so yeah, I could, as
Well,
infuriating as it is, I think that's why a lot of black women choose to work and to have their own things.
and
It's
y'all
a
gotta
generational
understand,
thing.
guys,
It's a
and
generational
y'all
thing.
gotta under the reason why I played this article out around, and I sent normally I don't send out the articles before we go over it, but I wanted her to see it. And the reason why I wanted y'all to see it is there's some underlying segregation type stuff,
It's America.
racism type
It's
stuff,
America.
traditional, right? America, everybody said. I wanted y'all to see both sides of it. That's why there's a difference between having a wife that doesn't work and having a trad wife. Okay? Because a lot of this trad wife stuff was able to happen because the laws were different. Right? We can agree on that, right, Ren?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay? Losing financial independence means less freedom, not more. Okay? I'm here to question the financial logistics of losing your financial independence. Something that a lot of trad wife content creators stress is how little control they have over the family money. They don't earn any family money. Often they don't have access to the bank accounts, and they do not really get to voice their opinions or desires around how the family money is spent. Okay. One trad wife on TikTok claims she doesn't even leave the house. If I
Mm.
called her up and said, Susie, you want to go get a coffee? Meet me at the coffee shop around the corner. She would have to call her husband at work and say, I want to go get coffee with Karen. Can I do that? Before she would leave the house, that's obviously an extreme side of this. But he says it goes on to illustrate a point that which is that when we see control of our financial lives, we see control over the rest of our lives as well. So what does that mean for these women? It means they have no work history, no work references, and they don't have any financial
Mm-hmm.
access or accounts in their own name. And that aging will be very difficult for them if they get a divorce or if their husband passed away. Now, guys, I'm gonna say this, and this is gonna sound bad when I say this. If you're gonna be a trad wife, and Rhonda, let me pull up the screen so I can see you
Mm.
because I want to see your face,
Oh
guys.
Lord.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. If you are a trad wife, you need to have a monetized social media presence. Because the only reason people are doing this is to post it on Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, TikTok,
Which negates the
Snapchat,
purpose. Which negates the
right?
purpose.
If you're gonna be a trad wife now, look at what he just said. He's talking about this trad wife on TikTok. Well, guess what, guys? Every time she posted on TikTok, she getting paid.
Yes. There's a
Right?
difference.
So that's what I'm telling you guys. Y'all need to understand if you're gonna be a trad wife and doing all this, your monetization on your social media pages need to be in effect. Right? That's, at the end of the day, guys, all these people they're quoting have monetized social media pages.
Yeah, that's why I said let me hear about a real one who's not making
Mm-hmm.
any money, who's really doing the thing.
But look, guys, you can't be a trad wife. You can't be a trad wife without making social media money.
Based on the
The only reason
definition.
this is
Based
relevant,
on the definition.
but that's the only reason why it's happening right now. If it wasn't for social media and these paid personalities on social media, guys, these monetized pages, you wouldn't hear about this. Guys, because look, at the end of the day, we know this happens in the Amish community. We know this happens in the allegedly. We know this happens in the Mormon community, allegedly. There's a lot of different communities out there.
And that's why they only get one little chance at going on the outside.
Yes, and then they got to come right
And then
back.
they got and then be depressed.
Mm-hmm. So this guy talks about the Social Security safety net. I ain't going into that. Social Security ain't gonna be here much longer anyway. But what it talks about is it comes with inherent financial risk. Something that I do not see a lot of travelers addressing is the financial risk and the fact that tying yourself through marriage to someone else is a huge
Yes.
problem. Divorce is very common in the United States and has been since their idealized 1950s. An estimated 43% of first marriages end in divorce. The likelihood of divorce is even greater in second and third marriages, according to the CDC. Marriage is not a financial plan. It can be a part of your financial plan, but it's not the whole kit and caboodle. At least not without a thorough prenup and understanding who gets what in the event of the divorce or will and an estate plan in case your working partner passes away. Now, what I'm trying to tell you guys, if you're going to be a child wife, this article telling you better have prenup. Because if he's not paying you, he's gonna have to give you money throughout the marriage.
Right.
He got to give you marriage at the end of it. He's gonna give you money at the end of it.
Yeah, this not going out the house and stuff, man. That's crazy. Come on now. That's crazy.
Now here's the big one. Guys. Trad wives are actually working. Right? I also found this is what I'm saying. I also found there to be inherent hypocrisy in the trad life movement. Because a lot of these trad life women are actually working. They're content creators. They're Instagram influencers. They have YouTube channels. They're putting out work and they're making money off of it, while at the same time saying what? Women shouldn't work. Guys, I'm telling you, that's what. Right, look, let me tell you like this. Hold on. I'm going to stop it right there and just pull this up, because that was the point I wanted to get to. I'm just going through the rest of this article. That was the number one thing I wanted everybody to get to. Sorry, I don't want to get into all that. All right, we're going to stop sharing that. Rhonda, that was the point I wanted to get to. See, guys, ain't nothing real in the social media movement.
No,
Rhonda,
people just want to be entertained.
Guys, before you do this, you cannot have a trad wife unless she's monetized her social media. Because she's got to be putting on content for these people who want to believe that they're being traditional and honoring God and all this kind of stuff, guys. Look, see, guys, I said this article before we did it, but the moment I saw it, I'm like, this is a conversation that people don't. If you ain't good at having a monetized social media page, you still be a trad wife now. In the 50s, social media didn't exist.
I just think it's an innate desire for humans to have their own thing, to have something that they call their own or something that they can do. Like, and don't get me wrong, I get it. But back in the day, you could sit down. Because what else you going to do other than go to the library, go to the park?
Guys, y'all talking to two people who got just told to go outside.
Right? Figure that out. Figure it out.
Figure it out. Y'all go out there.
You know, come in here stinking.
How to see TikTok. See, y'all know TikTok. We know tag, right? We know tag, and so one of the things y'all got to find is
red light, green light.
Yes. But the reason why we have this conversation with you guys, that's my take. That article right there, once I read what they said, if you're going to take on this trad wife now, you cannot be a trad wife in the sense of the 1950s. What America was in the 1950s, that's not the case anymore. And any man who wants a trad wife wants a woman that's very visible on social media. See what I'm saying, Ron? If she's going to be trad wife, and she's going to be up there trying to sell other women on something that she's not technically doing. And that goes back to the whole church thing, right? Your pastor telling you to do stuff that they're not doing. They getting paid, you're not. See, guys, what y'all got? If you gonna do this, this is not something real. This is a business. And if you're not willing, you're basically going into business with your partner to say you stay home and be a trad wife. You're gonna get an impression that you ain't working, but in actuality, you recording your whole day. For likes and clicks. That's That's the whole perspective, Ron.
That's what it is. A whole
So
lot.
if you ain't good, if you are not a video editor, if you don't know how to use all these filters, if you don't know if you don't know these algorithms, you can't be a trad wife. A trad wife, guys, is an impression.
It's a
It's a
lie.
facade. It's a mirage. It's a mirage, guys. It's a mirage. What I'm trying to say to you is your job now becomes fooling people through social media that you're doing something from a throwback. Well, realistically, no. I'm being paid to sell you this lie. Now, if you go out there thinking it's real, but I
And
don't have to
struggling.
deal with the fallout.
Yes.
I don't have to deal with the fallout.
Struggling.
Right? Struggling, man.
Mm-hmm.
But for everybody who went to church, you know this is what happens. I'm out here doing X, Y, and Z, but I don't get paid to do it. The person who preaches to me to do it is getting paid to do it. And meanwhile, he's not or she's not running into the financial situation. But the one thing I'm telling y'all about the trad wife situation is ain't nobody telling you to do it for free. So if you're gonna be a trad wife, you're basically picking up a content creator profession.
Well, then
This
that's
is
what
not
you are.
you.
Yeah, you're still working.
Mm-hmm.
The whole my understanding of is that you're not bringing in any finances
Mm-hmm.
into the household,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and
See,
that's why I
Rhonda was so
call
pissed off.
BS. That's why I call BS.
Rhonda was so pissed off when I sent it to her. She didn't even get to that part. She didn't even get to that part. Rhonda is a trad wife, and she ain't reading nothing else. She
I
didn't
hear a lot of things
understand.
that you say, and I'm like, what the hell? The fuck? What?
We in that. You can go ahead and drop
Like,
it. Yeah.
like this.
She ain't had a Five Guys today. She
I
ain't had a
sure
Five
ain't. No,
Guys
I
today.
tried to eat healthy today. I don't know why, but here we are.
I know. I tried to eat healthy today too.
Yep.
I
So,
said, go and give me that grilled chicken, no bun.
mm,
Yeah. I don't know what got on me,
I
but
don't
I
know what the
said,
world did that.
yeah, hey, sometimes you got to do it. But that's what I want you guys to see. Don't, when I come up with these topics and y'all are hearing this stuff, a lot of y'all are listening, and a lot of guys got to understand if you want a trad wife, what you're really looking for is a content creator that will play this role to sell to other people what they need to do. You're looking for a content creator. That's why we talk about for entertainment purposes only on this podcast. Because it's real people having real conversations. We're not telling anybody to sign up for nothing. We're discussing what these people are doing because, guys, the more of this appearance you want your wife to have, either you got to pay her or she has to have a monetized social media page.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Ryan?
Absolutely. For sure. I mean, again, there has to be something coming into the household, right? And let's be real. I bet you do need an outlet being stuck up in the house all doggone day. You better be
But
talking to
guess what, guys?
somebody,
But guess what, guys? As a man, you're gonna be working all day, and then
interacting
you
with
can
other
come
human beings that's your
right up
age
with human
or
beings.
something that's adults.
But here's the deal, Ryan. But then you walking into your house and it's studio lights everywhere. It is props everywhere because now your house has become a production set.
No, she probably got to shut that stuff down before he get to the
No,
house.
no, Ronnie, look, if she making money, you gotta understand, traditional wife in a sense
I would
worked in
love
the
to hear a
1950s.
husband's perspective. This so-called guy that's out working in the workforce and has a trad wife. Boy, shut up. Nope.
Oh,
Nope. No wonder
I
you
got,
sound the way you sound. We should have stopped this 30
What
minutes ago.
what I'm saying to y'all is your house has become a production set. And let me tell y'all this, man. I'm a real estate broker. And when you take a content creator to see a house, y'all don't know how hard that is when you're trying to find a content creator a house versus a person who looking to live in their house this is the house I'm living in, right? Versus the house I'm producing in. That house takes on a whole different perspective.
Absolutely.
Right? All I'm telling you guys is that when you look at a trad wife situation, if you're a husband that has a trad wife that's doing the content creation, the one thing about content creation is that it never stops. Right? I typically don't try to make videos on a Sunday. But when Dion loses to Nebraska on a Saturday
Leave
night,
Dion alone.
Rhonda, when you lose on a Saturday night, I gotta make the content on Sunday.
Do you?
Yes,
You
because
can make it. You can make it at 12:01 a.m. You don't have to get in the middle of the day.
Look, On
Early
this
morning.
channel is Team Dion.
You can do
On
it
this
right
channel
out,
is Team
right
Dion.
out,
Oh, I'm
right
Team
after the bed.
Dion. I'm Team Dion all day. But the reason I don't make my content immediately is because I want to make sure I've seen everybody's take so I don't get accused of taking somebody else's stuff.
Mm.
Okay, because when right after the game, everybody trying to rush to YouTube. And why you get more clicks, first of all? For me, I'm trying to make sure I set myself apart. So what I'm trying to say to you guys who want these trad wives, what you really want is a content creator wife. In this dispensation, guys, that 1950s trad wife don't work because the layout is not the same in America or anywhere in the world. I can't recreate the 50s. If I go to a diner that's a quote unquote old school diner, they can't recreate. They can try to give me the impression that it's 1950s, but you taking credit cards, you got a POS system,
Mm-hmm.
right? There's certain rules, health department rules you gotta follow. The Pepsi is $3.49 now instead of 5 cents. Y'all gotta understand, life ain't cheap no more.
Mm-hmm.
Social media has increased everything. If I went to go buy a new mic, guys, I got this mic. Y'all see it. If I go buy a new mic, right? Now here's the funny thing. This is the one thing y'all gonna learn about content creation. Here go another mic I got if this mic go out. Right? Y'all see that? Y'all see that Shure mic right there? Right? So that's what I gotta have that right here in case that go out. I got a light shining on me right here. I got another light shining on me right here. I got my own light back there. When you get into content creation, I got another set of headphones over here. It becomes a very expensive thing to do content creation. So now, guys, if you want to trade wife, this woman is not going to be able to serve you when she get home. She been working all day. She been working. She been providing content for people to consume, answering DMs, replying to comments, all that kind of stuff. Don't think she gonna serve you when she get home. Jump in there, let me know what you think.
I don't like the word serve no way. In that capacity.
Okay, y'all see that shirt. Everybody see that shirt. For all my Spotify people, those shirts say I'm not for everyone. What it
All
should
my
say is
shirts
I'm
have a
not for
purpose.
what it should say is I'm not for
One,
anyone. We can do it.
no, I'm not for everyone, especially this situation. But no, man, look, I get the content creation. Yes, that's what it turns out to be. But again, I think this topic negates itself because they are technically still working. So I
Look,
just think
stop right
like
there.
it can't exist in the light that they're touting on TikTok or whatever platform they're on.
I'm glad Rhonda said that. That's why I gave y'all the Wikipedia version and I gave you the Urban Dictionary version. Because what y'all got to understand is Rhonda preaching, right? You're marrying a content creator. Okay? You're marrying a content creator. That's why when people see Kevin Samuels, for example, right? When he died, everybody like, oh my God, how did he die like that? Well, like literally that was him. Yeah, don't get consumed with his content creation. Everybody's selling the alter ego. The reason why I started my podcast is it's just real people having real conversations. Why? There's a lot of fake people out there who can't have conversations like this. The best part is me and Rhonda talked earlier today. And it's crazy that a brother and a sister can have a different perspective
Absolutely.
on this whole concept. But guys, we can have a conversation about it.
I don't know what
Some
happened
of
to him,
y'all,
y'all. I don't know what happened to him.
guys, look, if I know she gonna take the con, I gotta take the pro.
No, is that what it is?
Listen, you can have a
Yes, you
podcast with
can.
everybody.
Yes, you can. We the same bloodline.
She literally just said, "I don't know what happened to him, y'all." How she Ron she right now. Look, you get out of the comment section. What you want to say?
Look, y'all keep following him and us. Don't
Yes, Rhonda, what's your takeaway as we get ready to get out of here tonight?
BS, man. I call BS. I call BS on this traditional trad wife, whatever you want to call it. I call BS if you working. Sit your tail home, make your money, but don't call yourself that. But again, this is America, so call yourself that.
Look, my takeaway is monetize all of your social media now. Monetize all your social media. The people who use their social media as a quote unquote, this is my page, I can say what I want, I can do what I want. If you ain't making money off of it, you're wasting your time. get off of your social media if you ain't making money off of it. Because what social media has turned into is that the paid profiles are selling to the unpaid profile. Nothing is real on social media. Nothing is real. Everything is selling to people who don't know, right? By the people who do know. And guys, I gotta tell you, man, I look, I'm almost at 6,000 subscribers on YouTube. Probably be there by the end of the week, which ain't a whole lot. My goal is to be at 100,000. Right? I got a long way to go. I got a long way to go. But the reason I don't grow as fast as others is we real people having real conversations. If me and Rhonda wanted to get up here and lie to y'all, I did 100,000 subscribers by now. But truth doesn't go viral, lies do. And this is the whole perspective, guys.
So we need to
me and
start
Rhonda,
lying. We need to start lying.
look, everybody get to that. Look, on the movie Get Up, what did Little Richard tell James Brown? You gonna meet the devil, but he ain't gonna have on no red suit. He ain't gonna have no hands, he ain't gonna have no tail. Somebody gonna come to us and say, if y'all agree with the channel, y'all got to say this. Why are they saying that? Because they know how people consume. They know how people consume. We trying to be real people having real conversations.
Until we
and
don't.
Guys, I can tell you like this. Stay true. Stay true. And this is why we can have a conversation on TradWise, man. And y'all know what it is. It's Smoke Something, Drink Something podcast again. I'm the real cigar Jeff. Y'all get down in the comment section, man. Let us know what y'all think about TradWise, content creation, all this kind of stuff, man. Is Jeff and Rhonda crazy? Or are they on to something, man? If you hadn't already, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell for notifications. I got to thank my resident relationship expert, Rhonda. Let me know if you can find your socials.
Find me on Instagram at RNBLNBT.
Man, y'all know, appreciate y'all tuning in again. Get down in the comment section. Like, share, and subscribe, man. And until next time, we gonna holler.